Polygamy is a marital structure in many societies, permitting a person to have multiple spouses. While legal in some countries, it is prohibited in others due to social, cultural, or religious beliefs. The practice raises ethical and legal concerns, particularly regarding the rights and well-being of all parties involved. Proper education and understanding are essential when addressing the complexities of polygamous relationships. Welcome to Silver Rain Media. This is our soul-to-soul segment, and I'm Madina. Polygamy or polygyny is practiced by some men for various reasons. 1. It may be a cultural or religious tradition. 2. It can be a symbol of status and wealth. 3. Some men believe it provides companionship, emotional support, and care. 4. Polygamy can also increase the likelihood of having a large family. 5. For some men, it may simply be a personal choice based on their desires and beliefs.
I don't wanna feel stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
However, polygamy raises concerns about the welfare of individuals involved, particularly in terms of emotional well-being, financial stability, and societal implications. Given the potential for power imbalances and conflicts within relationships, it is essential to consider the psychological and social risks associated with this practice. It is crucial to prioritize the safety and rights of all parties involved to ensure a healthy and secure environment for everyone. Today we would like to delve into the practice of polygamy and engage in a discussion about this sensitive topic. Your opinions and insights would be greatly appreciated. Let's shed more light on this controversial issue in a respectful and articulate manner. Your thoughtful input is invaluable.
For me, but let's be real anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up.
How does love exist in a polygamous marriage? Love in a polygamous marriage can exist through mutual respect, communication, and understanding among all parties involved. Each individual must prioritize open and honest dialogue, set boundaries, and work together to ensure that feelings of jealousy or neglect are addressed promptly. Ultimately, love can flourish in a polygamous marriage when all partners are committed to supporting, uplifting, and caring for each other.
In my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
So now, we know that love can still exist in a polygamous marriage, but it is more than that normal, usual love that is found in monogamous marriages. It is the kind that you have to work hard for to achieve and maintain. Our African culture, they call that the real marriage, because we are programmed to associate marriage with struggling, especially mentally. Studies have always associated polygamous marriages to high levels of emotional and mental stress, especially for the wives and kids.
Foggy all this stuff, I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough.
That's why today, we will be talking about some of the common negative impacts of a polygamous marriage with the hope of making more people aware before choosing to get into it. Polygamy perpetuates inequality among wives by creating a hierarchy where one wife is favored over the others, leading to animosity and resentment. This unequal distribution of resources, attention, and affection can have lasting psychological and emotional effects on the wives involved. It also reinforces patriarchal norms and perpetuates gender disparities within the household. It is essential to recognize and address these harmful impacts of polygamy on women.
It's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be alone.
Polygamy often leads to jealousy and competition among the wives involved. This can create a toxic environment within the household, as each wife vies for the attention and affection of their shared husband, ultimately harming the relationships and overall well-being of all parties involved. Although some shallow men love to see this kind of situation, it is important to consider the emotional implications and consequences of polygamy before pursuing such a lifestyle.
Me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
It often leads to financial strain on the family as the husband must provide for multiple households and children. This can result in decreased resources for each individual family unit. Additionally, managing finances becomes more complex with the need to allocate funds fairly among multiple spouses and families, potentially causing tension and conflict within the household. Ultimately, polygamy can have negative implications on the financial stability and sustainability of a family.
Seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could
Managing multiple relationships within a marriage can create jealousy, insecurity, and imbalance in the family dynamic. The lack of equal attention and resources can cause significant psychological and emotional strain on all parties involved.
I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep.
Polygamy perpetuates social stigmas by promoting unequal power dynamics and reinforcing gender stereotypes. It marginalizes individuals who do not conform to these family structures, leading to discrimination and ostracization. Therefore, efforts should be made to challenge and dismantle these harmful social norms to create a more inclusive and equitable society.
That the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much
Polygamy is a practice that has been linked to an increased risk of domestic violence. Research shows that in polygamous relationships, there is often competition, jealousy, and power struggles among partners, leading to higher rates of abuse. It is crucial for societies to address this issue and provide support to individuals in such relationships to prevent and combat domestic violence.
I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Polygamy can result in various psychological issues due to the complex dynamics within the family structure. Conflicts can arise between spouses and children, leading to feelings of jealousy, insecurity, and neglect. The lack of individual attention and emotional support can also contribute to decreased mental well-being among family members. Seeking professional counseling and support may be beneficial in navigating the challenges associated with polygamous relationships. Polygamy fosters a scenario where a husband's attention is divided among multiple spouses, leading to a lack of individual focus. This can result in feelings of neglect and emotional disconnect among wives, impacting the overall well-being of the marital unit. However, some women choose to be in polygamous marriages for reasons such as cultural norms, financial security, shared childcare responsibilities, religious beliefs, companionship, and emotional fulfillment. Despite the challenges, some women find fulfillment in these relationships. Therefore, sometimes it's a woman's personal choice, sometimes not. What do you think about polygamy? Let me know in the comments section, and I will see you soon.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.